guys, I just wanted to talk very quickly today about acceptance, okay? Because I've noticed recently that there's been a lot of hurt in the world for different reasons. Now, I live in Tipperary in Ireland, which has quite a high suicide rate. And recently I've had a lot of families come to me who have been bereaved through suicide, or people that have lost family members tragically, or, different horrific circumstances through drugs, drink, all that kind of stuff. Basically people passing before what we would consider to be their time. And that's the reason I kind of titled this video Acceptance, because I'd make no secret of the fact that I lost a most beloved family member when I was a teenager. He was only 31 and he died following a motorcycle accident. And it took me a long time to come to terms with it. Now, when he passed, I was only getting over the passing of my granddad, who was like a father figure to me. And he had passed away, and just 10 weeks after he passed, Kevin passed in a motorcycle accident. So it was a huge loss for me at such a young age. But it actually took me years and years and years to come to terms with it, because it wasn't until I grew up, I suppose, in one factor, and also began to work more with spirit in another way, that I accepted that this was their path. This was Kevin's path. Kevin was never intended to stay here for a long time. Okay, it was horrific the way he died, and it wasn't pain-free and all the rest of it. But sometimes, and it's not the easiest thing, but sometimes part of moving on from someone's tragic passing is to accept that it was their path and not ours. And sometimes we get so caught up in our grief that we find it hard to see what they are going through. And it's something we forget time and again, that someone that passes has to come to terms with what has happened to them and has to deal with their grief for the life that they have lost, but also us, the family, friends, loved ones that they've left behind. So I suppose in short what I'm saying is, everybody's got a time. Someone's time might be when they're 96, and someone's time might be when they're 16, and yet it might be when they're 6 hours old or 6 weeks in the womb. Who knows, okay? Everybody comes to this earthly experience with an agenda in mind, and believe it or not, it's something that we've chosen while we were in the spirit life. We needed to come here in order to achieve some level of spirituality, and even if we are only a few weeks in the womb, if we live for an hour or we live for 106 years, we're only here for the time it takes us to move on to that next level of spirituality and make the difference in the world that we needed to make. Okay, so it's not easy, and I'm not saying that you should just accept a passing and move on. You have to grieve, and you have to go through the normal stages of grief, or you'll never get over it. But sometimes a closure comes from accepting that this is somebody's path. Your path is to grieve for them, their path is to go. And that's the only way that I can describe to get over it. Okay? Look, I've decided to do a few videos this way because when I'm trying to talk on the live videos, there's so many questions coming up in the screen that it really puts me off talking and from what I want to say. So I'm going to do a few videos this way, but I will get back to doing the live videos very soon. I think I already put it on my page that I had been in hospital. I had a lot of work to catch up on when I got back on my feet. And so I really kind of have been betwixt and between these last few weeks trying to get everything together. So hopefully I'm getting back on track now. Everything's caught up, and so I will start doing more of these information videos. So any questions you have, just send them to me and I will try and incorporate them into one of the videos, and we'll do the odd live chat as well. So thanks very much everybody for watching. We'll talk soon. Bye.